My name is Mary Knight. I'm a survivor of ritualistic child abuse, child sex trafficking, incest, and other extreme forms of child abuse. I did have a horrendous childhood, which included I was used in child pornography. I was also sex trafficked by being taken to motel rooms of men, by being sold to in my front yard of my childhood home, close to my swing set. I actually saw men hand money to my mother. It was a group of men, and I was sexually assaulted. This happened throughout my childhood, including my teenage years. I remember being brought to hotel rooms of men as a teenager. Some of my abuse could be considered satanic ritual abuse. I know that's a controversial term. My definition of satanic ritual abuse is that it is extreme abuse, physical and sexual, and that it involves multiple perpetrators and or multiple children. I was also sexually abused by my mother. I was sexually abused by other family members, grandparents. And one thing that I would consider satanic ritual abuse is I was put in a coffin. I was put in a coffin with my sister's body. She died when she was 11 and I was 9. What I remember about it is that even though her body had been mutilated, and I'd had to watch and participate in that, which I also would consider satanic abuse. When I was put in the coffin with her body, I was glad to get to be close to her. I knew, it was the last time I could be close to her, and I remember touching her hair. And one reason I know it's true is if I were writing a story, if I were making up a story about a child being put in a coffin, I would never think that the child would be happy to be close to the corpse. But I didn't consider it a corpse. I considered it my sister's body. And I liked to get to touch her hair one last time. My parents led a complete double life, and they went to church 3 times a week. I was well dressed at school. There were no bruises where they would have been detected. I didn't remember my abuse except for while it was going on, so I couldn't report it to anyone because when it was going on, I was around abusers and I didn't remember it otherwise, even as a child. Some people with recovered memories remembered their abuse up to a certain age. No, mine was just while I was being abused. I remembered it. Otherwise, I wasn't aware of it. That enabled me to make good grades because, I didn't think about my abuse when I was at school. I was always afraid of my parents and I didn't know why, but I could never say I was afraid of my parents. So my sister died of cancer. She died of brain cancer. I know she